Hi, welcome to my sun porch in my home called House of Mapama. Today we are going to be working from a chair. So this is going to be a really great class for anyone who has difficulty standing, or if you just want to get a good range of motion workout from where you're at. So grab a chair and join me here on the sun porch. First, let's go ahead and ground down and find our breath. So take a nice long, deep, slow breath from the pelvic floor and fill the entire body from the bottom of the lungs to the middle of the lungs, all the way up to the clavicles. Exhale and empty from the top all the way down. Inhaling and exhaling. You can do this either through your nose or through your mouth if you have difficulties breathing. So just try to get the breath as long as you can, full and deep. Let's take one more long, deep, slow breath from the pelvic floor all the way up to the tippy top of the lungs. Exhale. Completely empty the body. Pause for just a moment. And on the inhale, open the eyes. And on the exhale, let's drop the chin to the chest. Roll the head around nice and gentle. 5 rolls. Inhaling through the back. Exhaling through the front. Now, if you get too much popping and clicking, make smaller circles. Just be gentle with your neck. And if circles are too much, you can either pause at the chin to the chest. And we can go linear, so move the head one side, then to back, bring it to neutral, go to the other side, neutral, to the chest, neutral, to the shoulder, neutral, release back, neutral, other shoulder, and neutral. So your choice. I'll do just a couple more circles here. And we pause with the chin to the chest. Inhale, float the head all the way up. Now we're going to let those arms come down to the sides. Let your arms kind of hang. And on the inhale, turn those palms forward and reach the arms up to the sky. Fingertips reaching to the ceiling. Lengthen through the spine. Ground into the sit bones. Exhale, turn the palms back down and release the arms down. And with your breath, inhaling, reaching up, getting full range in the arms. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 3 more. Last one. And on this exhale, we twist to one side gently, releasing one arm back and behind us, and the other hand can come either to either knee or to the outside, the opposite knee. deep, long rotation. Inhale, reach the arms back up and we unwind. Avoid pinching those shoulders to the ears. And on the exhale, twist to the other side. Give it just a little bit of rotational tightness. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side with your breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. A few more here. Last one. As we reach it upward, evening the body out, rotating to the same sides equally. Inhale, reach up. Pause here for just a moment, but reach the spine long. On the next exhale, we turn one palm down to the earth. Release that hand all the way to the side. Arc over gently. Inhale, bring that hand back up. Long spine. Exhale, release that other hand. Gently arcing over. And with your breath, inhale up. Exhale down. Reaching over as far as you can. With your breath, inhale. Exhale, arc. Inhale, exhale. Let's do a few more of these. Last one. And we meet with those fingers reaching to the sky. On the exhale, go ahead and release those hands down to the side. Let's go ahead and all those shoulders up on the next inhale, and then slide those shoulder blades down on the exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, down. Now again, you can move as fast or as slow as you want. Depends on how fired up you want to be. If you want to pump the body, or if you want to just give it that nice squeeze and hold. Same on all of our previous ranges of motion and movements that we're making. Just opening up all those joints. One more. Exhale. Let those shoulders relax down. Kind of shake those arms out a little bit. And then reach those arms out as wide as you can get them. And palm space forward, thumb space up. Exhale. Give yourself a nice big hug. Exhale. Inhale. Open those arms up. Exhale. Switch sides. Big hug. Inhale. Open. We'll do this a few more times. Exhale. Really try to work those fingertips towards each other, keeping those elbows up but the shoulders down. Inhale, opening. Exhale, switching sides each time. Last one. Inhale, open those arms up and release those arms down to your side. Give them another shake. All right, we're going to open those legs up just a little bit by heel, toe, and the feet out. Place the hands on the knees. On the inhale, I want you to open up through the heart and release the head back a little bit. Kick that tailbone back and behind you. On the exhale, then tuck that tailbone underneath you and round through the spine. Drop the head towards the chin to the chest. Inhale, opening. here we have a seated cat-cow. This will help to massage the front and back body and help really lubricate the spine. Just a few more of these seated cat-cows. Last one. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Let's go ahead and heel-toe those feet back together and bring the ankles right up underneath those knees. Now we're going to come a little bit further forward on your chair. Walk your hips just a little bit further forward. And then we're going to squeeze our gluteus maximus as tight as we can and relax. You'll see that little bit of lift when we squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. These are really good exercises to help strengthen those glute muscles when we do excessive sitting. And you can go fast, you can go slow, what have you. The glute muscles are essential in walking and standing. So even though we sit a lot, we want strong glutes, and you can feel those glutes start to fatigue after a while. I know we've gone over 5 to 10 here. This is just a very important muscle group we need to focus on. So one more. Squeeze, 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 and inhale, relax. Now we're going to go ahead and activate a little bit deeper muscles in the pelvis with hip flexion. So we're just going to march those knees up and down a few times. And again, you can march a little quicker if you'd like. Try to keep the knees locked out. We're only moving at the hip. This helps by lifting the heels up just a little bit. And then when the foot comes down, just the toe touches. Just a few more marching in place here. And Rue says hello. Last one. All right, those heels come down to the ground, the ankles up underneath those knees. Again, stay away from the back of the chair and engage through the hip. We're going to kick one leg straight out and down. And then kick the other leg out and down. And alternate back and forth. These are also quadriceps. These also flex your hips. But they straighten the knee as well. And again, you can do these as quickly or as slowly as you like. I like to do the kick and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you can keep moving. Your choice, your exercise, your range of motion, your practice. We will be getting to a nice strong pose here in just a moment. Just a few more kicks. And one. Alrighty. Feet to the ground. Very nicely done. Go ahead and straighten those legs out. Now pedal your toes back and pedal your ankles. So pulling those toes back towards you, pushing the gas pedal to the floor, however you want to do it. This is plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and it is a very important action for your legs. This action helps to pump fluid from the lower body up into the trunk and to the main organs for elimination. So if you have swelling in your legs and you don't walk enough, do this. This is also recommended when you take long flights, although we're not really doing that in this time of COVID-19. And that kind of dates this video a little more. So home practices are very important right now. Oh, starting to get some fatigue in there. And, okay. Woo. Now we're warmed up from head to toes. Let's find our first yoga pose, shall we? Let's go ahead and bring our hiney all the way to the edge of the chair. So we're going to put our hands on the chair if we can and bring the body weight forward and just lift the hiney up just a little bit. Hold it there. If you can, reach those arms up to the sky. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those hands down. Sit down in your chair. So, practicing chair pose. Hey, what do you know? Only the standing chair pose. Let's try that again. Lean forward. Press through those heels. If you need to use the hands to come off the chair, go ahead and use your hands. If you don't need hands, thank you, Rue. Do it wings out. Press. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on back down to that chair. It's okay if you are not able to get up. Just pressing through the feet is enough to engage those hips, glutes, and strengthen those muscles. Let's find our last yoga pose of the day. We're going to go ahead and turn to face the side of the chair. And then we're going to scoot our hips all the way to the edge of the chair so one hip is free. That hip that is free, try and bring that heel towards the hiney and kick that leg back and behind you. This might be a little difficult, so we can turn that hip towards the other side as we move that leg back and behind us. Try to keep the ball of the foot connected to the mat. And then try to engage through that back knee, lifting that back knee up towards the earth, or the sky, sorry. Then we're going to go ahead and attempt to bring that hip back and forward and sit up tall. Engage through the core. Press through that forward leg. Bring that foot flat on the earth. Bring that knee right over the top of the ankle. And then we're going to bring those hands up over the head. And we're going to reach for the sky and press through the feet. We're going to reach that back heel right over the top of the ball of the foot. We're going to keep pressing through that back leg. And if we have good strength in our legs, we can take this chair lunge into a high lunge and float up just a little bit like we did with chair pose. Hold and down. Give it a few more tries. Press and lift. Come on down. Press and lift. Whoop, little bobble is okay. Press and lift. And bring it on down. Let that back knee relax. Take the chair and help to turn your body other side. Here we go. Set yourself up. Scooch that opposite hip off of the chair. Square that front leg. Tuck that back leg. And start to reach it back and behind you. Again, if this is really difficult, then we can open up at the hip a little to reach that back leg open. Press through that knee and then draw that hip forward again. Try not to let this get into your back too much. If it keeps tweaking into your back, keep that hip opened up a little bit. That means you have tight hip flexors. Those muscles that lifted the legs when we were marching. But we're attempting here to go ahead and square that pelvis and tuck that tailbone. Press through those feet. Reach through the fingers and breathe. And again, let's activate just a little bit. Press through those feet and hover into a high lunge. And drop it down. Let's do 2 more. Press and hover. Drop it down. Last one. And bring it on down. Woo! Release those hands. Let that back knee soften. Let's turn to face forward. Open those legs up. Scooch the hips back a little closer to the back of the chair, but not touching the back of the chair. Exhale. Drop the chin to the chest. Roll the body forward as much as you can. Slide those hands down the legs if you can. Now let those arms just hang. Let your head hang. And just be as comfortable as you can in this nice forward folding position. This is releasing those low back muscles, stretching through those glutes. One more long deep breath. And on the inhale, tuck that tailbone and roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Scoot your booty forward just a little bit. Sit up tall. Bring your hands together at the heart. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we be healed. May we be a source of healing for other beings. And may we awaken to the light of our own true nature. Thank you for joining me on my little family farm. Rue said hello. And have a beautiful day. If you need a little longer Shavasana or rest period, please take that for yourself. Namaste.